Press Play Productions. Press Play Productions. It's Tyrus. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we have the Wildcats taking on the HL Bourgeois Braves. At the Wildcats taking field, I am Ty Wilson, going in alone today for Press Play Productions. Before we get started, please take the time to follow us on all social platforms.
Let's go.
Again, follow all our socials, Instagram and Twitter, now known as X, at Press Play Productions. Help us grow, and we'll help put on the show. And we are now about to start with the national anthem.
Please remain standing as we honor America as the flag of Destrehan plays the national anthem, followed by the DHS alma mater. Good evening, Destrehan and Bourgeois fans. We are dedicating this game as Organ Donation Awareness Night. Right now, in this country, there are over 100,000 people waiting for a life-saving organ
Number
transplant.
40.
Our own coach, Marcus Scott, is currently on the list.
Number 29.
Please consider earning that.
Diamond
Organ
Morris.
donation is registered to be an
Number
organ donor
50.
today by scanning the QR
Cam Thomas.
code
Number
and post the board at the
35.
concession stands or directly to registration. Thank you for your time.
Captain
And
ACL
go.
Bourgeois.
Hi, Wildcat.
4. Elite
Tonight's
Miles.
honorary captain,
Number 55.
Tyrone.
Tyrone.
The game tonight is dedicated to organ donation awareness.
Number
We
9.
are joining us in honor of the late son, Cameron, to save
Number 5.
6 lives and impacted
John
dozens more through the gift of organ, funding, tissue, and bone donation. Cameron made the selfless decision to become an organ donor, and his legacy lives on because he said yes to organ donation. Cameron's family continues to offer hope to others through the gift of organ donation. He is currently in the process of donating his kidneys to save another life. Please welcome and give a big round of applause for E.G.
Point toss is going on. And let's see what the decision is. HL is going to kick. Destrehan is going to receive. Both captains head to their respective corners. And we are ready for a good game here tonight. And the referees are now getting set as well. You can just feel the energy radiating off of Destrehan's stands today. Trying to see the streak of Destrehan continue. And HL Bourgeois is now taking the field, getting in this position. Destrehan talking over their game plan, and they are now taking the field as well. All right. Okay. HL Bourgeois now in kicking position, and Destrehan ready to receive. And tonight's beautiful game. And the kick is off. Short. Drop. Caught by number 5. Number 5 runs it. He's going. Almost flawless. Looks like a flag is thrown, but he's still running. And he is stopped at the 45-yard line. But again, a flag was thrown. Looks like it was called on HL Bourgeois. All right, and it'll now play the ball from where it was received, around the 22nd yard line. And we're in position. Ball is snapped. Number 17. Toss to number 7. And number 7 is down at the 30. Number 7 being Ty Terrell. And your quarterback for Destrehan is Jackson Fields. Fields looks tossed. Number 11 gets it this time, and he is hitting a sprint. Beautiful gainage. Number 11, Greg Wilford. A beautiful gain. HL looked like they won't be able to stop them, but then again, the game has just started. As Destrehan makes their way into HL territory. In position. Ball snap. 17 toss. 11. And he is brought down with a decent stop by HL Bourgeois. And looks like number 15 is making his way in replacement for number 2. In position at the 24-yard line. And looks like timeout is called on the field.
Please be aware that school board policy as required in state law and voting tobacco has been resigned. This group are not permitted to have any tobacco to exercise possession.
Okay, as the action now returns to the field, Destrehan at the 23rd-yard line, and HL Bourgeois not being able to get a decent stop. Let's see what goes on now. 17, pass it to number 4. Number 4 runs it all the way in. He's going, and he is brought down just short of the end zone. Number 4, Shane Lee, a huge player for this Destrehan offense. Let's see what he has in store for tonight. All right, information, ball snap, pass to Lee. Lee runs it in for a touchdown. Destrehan drawing first blood in tonight's game. And Destrehan is bringing out the kicking team. Looks they're going for a field goal. And they're getting set. Ball snap, kick, and it's good. As both teams start to return their lines, HL Bourgeois are now on offense. Let's see what they have in store. Let's see what the Wildcats defense have in store. And on the field comes the offense for HL Bourgeois. On the other side is Destrehan's defense. Well, not defense, kicking team. And the fans are now waiting patiently. Destrehan rising up, ready for a kick. Number 34 runs up. And he's kicked with a beautiful kick. Caught by number 3 of HL Bourgeois. And here comes defense, and he is brought down just short of the 20-yard line. On comes the defense for Destrehan, and on comes the full offensive team. Both teams getting ready. Ball's back. Number 8 hands off to number 4, and he is brought down. All right, HL coming up with their game plan. And Destrehan waiting to respond. Back on. On, team position. Man in motion, number 77. And that is a fumble. Looks like Destrehan got it. And that's not good. As you've been tuned into our Destrehan broadcasts, you would know Destrehan likes to capitalize on small mistakes, make the other team pay for it. Out comes Destrehan's offensive, and out comes HL's defensive. Team position. Both teams are lined up now. Ball is snapped. Pass. Number 9. And it's caught. But it looks like he dropped it too. HL playing some beautiful defense, forcing that drop. Destrehan now about to try again. Ball snap, runs, number 2. And he is brought down, but not after, but just right after getting the first down. Putting them at 10-yard line in great position to score again. Ball snap, pass off to number 4. Number 4 runs all the way in, and he gets a touchdown. Number 4, Shane Lee. Like I mentioned earlier, Shane Lee has been playing a vital role in the Destrehan's offense. If anything, that's a good example right there. They're preparing for a kick. Ball snap, kick is up, and it's good. Destrehan now at 14. The Braves still at 0. Let's see if they can bounce back in the first quarter. Meanwhile, Destrehan's fans here are ecstatic after that touchdown. So HL brings out the receiving team, and Destrehan awaits position to go out for the kicking. Destrehan now taking the field. Destrehan taking the knee. Ball is placed. And they are ready to start. Number 34 is your kicker. That is Caleb Johnson. Let's see what he has in store for this one. Runs up. Kick is off. And is caught by HL. Number 3, and he's just swarmed. Bringing him down. That looks like the 15-yard line. All right, HL's offense coming out the huddle as Destrehan's defense gets ready to line up. Both teams in position. Ball is snap. Oh, and he is sacked with a safety. Beautiful play by Destrehan, and he is brought down by D-Hands. Kaloji Cobbs. A beautiful defensive play. And they are now marching HL into the end zone. Let's see if Destrehan can turn this into a safety. 2 extra points. Or let's see if HL can get themselves out of this predicament. Snap handed off. And he is swarmed. But luckily he got out the end zone because that could have got bad. All right, both teams lined up again. In position. Ball is snap. Number 8 draws back. Toss. And it is incomplete. Looks like he was going to number 17, but couldn't get it off. Quarterback for HL Bourgeois is Connor Wallace. Both teams in position. Ball is snapped back and it's punted. Look for number 5 to go for the receive. But they don't go after it as the ball slowly rolls out. Both teams going back to their respective corners now. Wildcats on the way out. HL now trying to see what they need to do to put a stop to the Wildcats. They are playing some sloppy football right now. Meanwhile, Destrehan talking over their offensive strategy. They're looking very good in this game, especially coming off that victory against Hahnville High during Battle of the River, which is a huge game for this school. And HL's defense makes their way onto the field. Meanwhile, so does Destrehan's. Teams are lining up. In position. Ball is snapped hand it off to Shane Lee with a beautiful gain for a first down for the Wildcats. He's down at the 43rd yard line. Team's now getting back in formation. Number 17 draws back, goes for a long toss, and it is caught by number 11, brought down just before the end zone. Beautiful toss and beautiful catch. What a play. Team's lining back up. Destrehan automatically in scoring territory, but what else is new? In position. Ball snap. Runs it to Lee. Lee is brought down. HL's defense not letting him get a good gain. Love to see them tightening up.
Second goal of 3.
Meanwhile, Destrehan's fans behind their Wildcats as they get into position. Ball handed to Lee. Lee runs it directly into the end zone with another Wildcat touchdown. Putting them at a good 20. And again, Destrehan brings out the kicking team. Kick is off, and it is good. Destrehan at a 21, and Braves still at 0. And if you are HL, you need to decide, how do we tighten up? That has been 3 good runs by Destrehan with no stopping at all. So they need to find out what they need to do to stop Destrehan, who has been on a roll ever since the season started. HL takes the field with the receiving team. Let's see if they can make a difference. As Destrehan takes the field. And they are looking confident. Ball's in position as Destrehan takes their usual knee. As Caleb Johnson prepares to lead his men up to rise. Let's see what he has in store. And Johnson with the run up. Here he goes. Beautiful kick as always. Caught by number 3 of HL Bourgeois. And he is trying to make a move, but he is pushed out of bounds. Destrehan brings out the defense, and HL comes out with the offense. Where both will meet at the 25-yard line. As usual, HL talking over their strategy, which they really need it now. It's a 21-point lead. But let's see. This is the first quarter after all. Maybe things could change. And HL takes position Hold up. Stop. Timeout. And now they're trying to. Now it's time for them to finalize their plans. And let's see what they can do. Again, we'd like to thank you for joining us here on Press Play Productions for this beautiful broadcast here on this beautiful Friday night. Again, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Press Play Productions. Help us grow as we put on this beautiful show. All right, both teams are now back on the field in position. HL possessing the ball. Draws back. Hand off to number 3, and he is getting nowhere. In fact, he's pushed back by Destrehan's defense in a very tight formation. Okay, both teams getting back together. After that loss, HL is now at the 23rd-yard line. See if they can make something happen. Draws back. A good catch by number 18 for HL Bourgeois. That could have ended real bad. Destrehan's defense was right on it. But a beautiful throw otherwise. This is HL's first gain of yardage since the game start. Draw back. And he is sacked hard. Brought back by Destrehan's defense, clearly not playing around. And now they're seeing what they need to do. Their best interest would be to punt right now. As Destrehan's defense was looking real tight after that last takedown. Looks like that's what they're gonna do. Number 11 for Destrehan, Greg Wilfer, looking to receive. And he catches it. And he's about to run it down. Oh, he stumbles a bit and runs out. As Destrehan and HL return for a quick timeout. Not timeout. They're talking over their strategies. Destrehan looking just to continue what they've been doing, while HL looking to at least get a good stop. As both teams takes the field at the 41st yard line. Ball is snapped. 17, beautiful spiral to number 2. Shane Lee looks like he's getting pushed backwards. Let's see if he can get himself out of his predicament. Running a good route. Beautiful way to get out of that. And he is making moves. That was a beautiful play. Shane Lee capitalizing the fact that he was in a bad situation and working his way around it. Again, beautiful running play. And looks like a flag is thrown. It's like a false start. have. Meanwhile, on HL side, their band trying to keep their fans' spirit up, trying to get behind this team. Love to see the spirit. As both teams get into formation. Ball is snapped, 17. Pass to number 1, and he drops it with an incomplete pass. Destrehan now on a second down. As they now try to get back into formation after some words from the coach. Ball is snapped, 17, draws back. Forced pressure, now he's running through. And he runs straight out. With a decent gain. That brings him to the 34-yard line. Destrehan, for the first time in the game, is now on a 3rd down. Shane Lee in motion. Ball is snapped back. 17. Ooh. Good pass, but not good enough. Incomplete. Destrehan is now on their first 4th down. HL now looks like they're playing some beautiful defense to get Destrehan this far. Let's see what Destrehan's gonna do with it. In position. They're going for it. Ball is snapped. 17. Pressure is forced on him. Thrown. Ah. Destrehan with a turnover after an incomplete pass. Yeah, that's something you don't see every day. Destrehan making a very, very sloppy possession. But that might be good for HL. It's what they might have been looking for to capitalize, to at least get a point against the Wildcats. Let's see if they can turn this mistake into an opportunity.
Seven, eight. Sign me out. Sign me into something. 7, 8.
In position.
Thanks for dancing with the Desties. I took a picture of your kid.
HL. 7 draws back. Toss to 3. Place the run and brought down at the 40-yard line.
I babysat her one day for the whole day. Wow, Hannah's there.
And that is the end of the first quarter. Wildcats up 21. While the Braves are still at 0. While it may seem bad, it's still a Eagles ball game. Destrehan now talking over their strategy after that shockingly bad possession. Something we haven't seen from this team the entire season. What HL needs to talk about is how they're going to capitalize on it. They have been given an opportunity right now to at least get a point off Destrehan's mistake. Let's see if they can pull through with it. Both teams in position. HL with possession. Going from the 40-yard line. Draws back. Oh, he got brought down, but he got the pass off to number 4. Number 4 runs it almost for a first down. But HL's quarterback with a beautiful last-minute decision. This does give them a third down, but it could have been a sack with a beautiful. But he got himself out of that situation with a beautiful pass. Third down on the 40-yard line, in position. Ball is snapped, and a flag is thrown. False start. And HL is marched back to the 35th yard line. They're on third down. Let's see if they can make something out of this. They're now taking it back to the field. Both teams in position. Shaw is back. Hail Mary pass. Oh, too much coverage. Too much coverage on the man, and they dropped the ball, putting him at a fourth down. And yet again, looks like HL will have to punt, not being able to capitalize on that opportunity. A very bad punt. Caught by number 16. Number 16 runs it all the way down. Looking unstoppable, and he is pushed out around the 30-yard line. Dehan now has possession. As HL going back to the field to talk about how they're going to get out of this one. While Destrehan are about to go see if they can bounce back after their last possession. First down for Destrehan, in position. Draws back, looks like, number 4. Pass off to number 4, Shane Lee. And he is brought down just after the 20-yard line. Shane Lee with a good run. Getting the Wildcats another first down. Both teams in formation. Ball is snapped. 17 has it. Quick pass to number 11. 11 runs. Juice out and down just before the end zone. He is first in goal and right there. We might be looking at another Wildcats touchdown. That play by Greg Wilford, number 11. Both teams ready to start. 17 pulls. He's running it in. And let's see, we have another touchdown by Destrehan. Brought to you by number 17, Jackson Fields. Quarterback going for a touchdown this time. Putting the Wildcats at 27 as they bring out the kicking team. Wildcats getting in position for the kick with 9 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Ball is up, and it's good. Destrehan now at a 28, while HL is still at a 0. Both teams returning to their respective sidelines with 9 minutes and 10 seconds left in regulation. as Destrehan now takes the field, preparing for a kick. As HL continues to talk over their game plan as they get possession this round. Destrehan taking their knee as usual. Wait for 53 instruction to arrive as number 34 takes his spot. And they are ready to attack, with HL ready to receive. Number 34, starting for the run, runs up, kick is off, and he is gonna get it to get two, but it looks like there was a flag thrown. And we are looking at a re-kick. Okay, let's see what we can do now. Destrehan looking to go for another kick. 34 takes his jog back. HL gets into position to receive. Hands up. And we have kickoff. Ball is caught. And he's making his way down the field. And he is still going. Oh, and he is brought down rough right at the 30-yard line. As Destrehan brings out their defense and HL brings out the offense. Let's see what they can do with this possession.
Starting off that measure, we'd like to thank Dr. Tim Irvin and the St. Charles Parish School System for their support, especially as both students and teachers take pride in knowing that they are part of one of the top parishes in the state. We are St. Charles Parish Public Schools.
With 8 minutes and 55 seconds remaining, HL takes their first down to the second quarter. Both teams in position. Snap back. Number 4 with the run. And he is brought down just right above the 40-yard line. HL going into their leagues to discuss. Destrehan awaiting their decision. HL takes the field again. With their second down at the 36-yard line. Ball's passed off. And he is just sworn being brought back by Destrehan's defense. Another beautiful defensive play. We are now at 7 minutes and 30 seconds as HL prepares to go for a third down. All right, let's start. Teams on down. Pass back, number 4, Runs it all the way out, but he is again swarmed by Destrehan's defense.
Miles.
Being brought down, giving them the fourth down. Let's see if they go for the punt.
Credit to Miles Walker on the tackle. Fourth down and 11. The Braves at the 32.
And again, another fourth down by H.L. Bourgeois. Not want to see this. They need to tighten up. They even want a chance to say they put up a fight in this game.
Anthony Rouse in the third. Deep on Wildcat.
And we are going for a punt again. This time number 5 receiving. Punt's up in the air, and number 5 walks it back. Destrehan will now have to start from the 30-yard line.
First down, Fighting Wildcats. Destrehan High School would like to recognize Shell Norfolk Manufacturing.
As they now take the field on the offensive, we see another Wildcats touchdown. Well, maybe H.L. may come out of nowhere, and pull off a comeback. But now 6 minutes remaining in the quarter. Let's see what's possible. Wildcats first down, pass. Caught by number 9. Runs it all the way through and is brought down just before the 50-yard line.
Gain 13. But flags are down. Credit Johnny Jones.
Jackson Fields with a beautiful pass for Destrehan. Not exactly 6 minutes.
Holding by Wildcat.
But a holding call is placed on Destrehan. Sorry, placed on H.L.
Bourgeois. The penalties offset with replay. First down.
Destrehan still has the first down, but they have to start from where they began. Both teams in position. Oh,
Official timeout
looks like they're calling a timeout now
for heat and humidity.
for heat and humidity.
To ensure the safety of all student athletes, the LHSAA mandates during the months of August and September.
As we look now,
an official
H.L.
timeout
Bourgeois have not been putting up a good fight in this game.
Timeout.
As you can see, they are still at 0. They had some good defensive plays so far, especially forcing that turnover for Destrehan, but they haven't been able to capitalize on it. Meanwhile, Destrehan has still been running wild, looking unstoppable, just with a few mistakes. I would say it would be anyone's ball game, but if HL does not show what they need to do in order to stop the Wildcats from coming up with another score, it's probably going to be another Destrehan win. As teams take the field again, we are still on the first down. At the 30-yard line, ball is snapped back, 17 for an open man. He puts pressure on, he runs, and he is going, and he is brought down just before the first down, but it looked like a flag was thrown.
Carries, the flags are down. Holding by Wildcat. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
This will march Destrehan all the way back at the 20-yard line with 5 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Both teams in position now. 17, snap back. Looking for an open man. Throws. And is dropped by number 11. Apparently too much pressure on Greg Wilford.
Second down and 20.
Destrehan now on the second down. Still at the 20-yard line and a far margin from them in the first down. This ball is snapped. Draws back. Number 15. And he has a good distance to run. He got the first down. And he's still going. He's going and brought just down at the 40. Wildcats getting the first down at almost 5 minutes remaining. It looks like a flag was indeed thrown. So that might change everything.
Holding against the fighting Wildcats. 10-yard penalty.
Another holding call for the Wildcats. And that is sad. A theme that the Wildcats have been seeing in this game is that they have been getting a lot of flags,
10-yard penalty from the spot of foul.
which may hurt them in the long run.
Second and 20.
Well, let's see if they can shake it off. Exactly 5 minutes remaining in this half. Ball is snapped, 17. Look, caught by number 1. Gets the first down, and he's running. He's moving. He's getting there. 20, 10, touchdown. Beautiful run by number 1. With a Destrehan touchdown, bringing it all the way from their own territory. Michaelan Smutters with a beautiful run, with a beautiful pass from Jackson Fields. Destrehan shaking off their rush patch. Now with 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining, Destrehan looking for another extra point. As they are now 34. And here's the kick. Up. And it's good. Destrehan at 35. Braves remaining at 0. Remaining scoreless so far in the half. As HL Bourgeois again returns to their side, gotta wonder if they even still have a chance in this game. What they need to do is tighten up defensively and offensively and finish the job. But Destrehan, looking like a well-oiled machine, is not gonna let that happen. As they take the field for the kick, and HL takes the field to receive. Let's see if there are going to be any changes before the half ends. Destrehan kicker, number 28, Ryan Lacey this time. As they all rise, and let's see what Lacey does. Lacey's kick is good, and it's good. Caught. Number 19 runs it all the way down. So he runs up, and he is brought down just before the 20. At what looks like to be the 15-yard line. As both teams make the changes, we get started with another HL Bourgeois possession. Let's see if they can make good on it. All right, ball snap. Number 4. Incomplete pass to number 10. What looks like a flag thrown in the play as well.
Pass is incomplete. The flag is down.
Let's see what the call is.
Legal receiver downfield.
Flag is called in HL Bourgeois.
Five-yard penalty. Replays first down. First and 15.
All right. They take the field again, trying to bounce back from that flag. Ball's passed. Number 4. Hail Mary toss. And no one home, but then, and again, another flag is thrown off an incomplete pass. Looks like the flag's on Destrehan. Well, Destrehan with a defensive pass interference, which marches HL Bourgeois forward. Let's see if they can make do with this one. Teams get in position at the 27-yard line with 4 minutes and 6 seconds remaining. Ball snap back. Number 4 with pressure on him. Gets to run out. First down and brought down at the 40. A beautiful run. Number 40 for HL Bourgeois. Keegan Bridges. As the teams line up again. HL with a beautiful gain. Let's see if they can do another one. Ball snap. Again with pressure on, but he is halted and pushed back.
Miles dropped for a loss. Loss of 5 in the play.
Destrehan not letting that one slide. As we now have 2 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in the half. Your score is Wildcats 35, while the Braves remain scoreless. Let's see if they can change that with 2 minutes left in this game. Snap back. Toss. Caught and packed out of his hand by number 10 for Destrehan. Rejection by Edwin Reed. Really said, get that out of here. And he packed the ball straight out of his hand. Putting HL at a 3rd down on the 35th yard line. Teams in position. And a whistle is blown.
False start.
With a false start call. And folks, we have 2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in this ball game. As HL proceeds to take the field again. They are at third down at the 30-yard line. And the clock is still ticking. Number 4 with the run all the way through, but he's caught and dragged down by number 3. Showing determination, getting dragged across the field. Number 3. Destrehan's Kobe Cobbins. Putting HL at, again, another 4th down. With a minute 20 remaining. HL will kick the ball again. Ball snap. Kick is up. Caught by number 5. Anthony Robinson III. And he is rushing. He brings it all the way in. What a touchdown. 55 seconds remaining. Destrehan now at 41 with a beautiful return. Kobe Robinson III running it all the way in. Unbelievable. That was beautiful. Your score is now 41-0. Destrehan reaching the 40s at the half. Usually, they'll reach it at the end of the game. As we get ready for an extra point, ball is snap back, kick. It is good. Wildcats 42, while HL's Braves are still scoreless. And the chances of them getting back in this game are waning away as the clock ticks down. At this point, what does HL need to do to continue? Now, 55 seconds remaining in the half. As both teams chalk it over, we are witnessing a beautiful display of Wildcat pride as Destrehan has been going wild with a 42. And most of their possessions, apart from the one where they had to get a turnover, have been pretty good. HL, who are now starting to take the field, haven't been able to capitalize on some of the major mistakes Destrehan is making. As Destrehan takes the field, Reeds is your kicker again, number 28. 55 seconds left. Ball is up. Kick. And all the way into the end zone.
First and 10, Bourgeois.
As the teams swap out their members. Meanwhile, in HL stands, their banners trying to keep their crowd alive. At this point, it's the best they can do. As HL takes the offensive position, with Destrehan taking the defensive. Ball snap back. Number 4, looking for an open man. Jump toss, caught, and is brought down at the 25-yard line. With 40 seconds remaining in the half. Clock not stopping. Let's see if they can make something happen.
Second and 3 at the 27.
We're now reaching the 20-second time limit as they now take the field with 15 seconds remaining. Boss toss back. He's running. He gets through. 3 seconds left. 2, 1, and he is down. But it's the end of the half. Destrehan 42. The Braves 0. HL looking really bad. Destrehan still running through them. We will return after halftime. Don't go anywhere.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please direct your attention near the 30-yard line as we recognize the academic accomplishments of our Fighting Wildcats. A portion of Destrehan High School's success is measured by the performance of students on the ACT and the ACT Work Keys assessments. The ACT is a standardized test that provides an overview of high school students' preparedness for attending college. ACT Work Keys is a system of assessments that measure essential workplace skills that can affect a student's job performance and increase opportunities for career changes and advancement. Tonight, we honor those who have scored 30 plus on the ACT and have reached the highest status of platinum on the ACT Work Keys. Our ACT 30 plus club: Sean Baltazar, Cameron Boyne, Cecilia Cody, Jonathan Dempsey, Sarah Hebert, Caden Kirtland, Kado Labby, Ivy Lee, and Marissa Mithios, Trenton Mitchell, Brady Napolitano, Jess Nevling, Nathan Noel, Abigail Punch, Brandon Randall, John Renegale, I beg your pardon. Ava Rockefeller, Hannah Rogers, Hayden Stout, and Isaiah Wingard. And our ACT Work Keys Platinum Club member, Avery Vicknair. So congratulations to all of our students for being all in the continued commitment of Make Your Mark. Big round of applause for our high academic achievers and Fighting Wildcats. Please take out your 50-50 tickets. Please take out your 50-50 tickets. The winning ticket tonight is worth $183. The winning ticket number is 035-9500. That number again is 035-9500. If you have that winning ticket of 035-9500, please claim your $183 at the press box.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome onto the field your 2023 Louisiana State Sweepstakes champions, the Destrehan Darlings. Tonight, the Desties are excited to be performing to Proud Mary, played by the pride of Destrehan High School's marching band. The Desties are led by McKay Voges and Layla Ruffin, and are under the student direction of co-captains Carly Johnson and Brianne Robichaud, and Lieutenant Jai Powell. The Desties would like to thank their top sponsors, 3131 Media Solutions, Acadian Windows and Siding, Buckwalter Insurance Group, Custom Power Solutions, Hands Unlimited of Destrehan, Edward Jones, Katina Summers, General Biomedical Services, Goosehead Insurance, Jude Mancuso, Amada Orthodontics, Umbach Dance and Costumes, Industrial Response Services, Judge Connie M. Oakland, Kev's Cars, Lawyer Don Dunwall, Law Office of Lloyd Bourgeois, Murray Architects, Oshner St. Charles Parish Hospital, On Path Federal Credit Union, Gola Driving Institute, Pecan Valley Farms, Perkles Jumpin' Fund, Precise Plumbing, Rejuvenate, Remax Realtors, Alanya Champagne, St. Charles Printing, Smico Concrete and Plumbing, Sola Pharmaceuticals, BJ Birkenstock, Southern Precision Incorporated, Synergy Physical Therapy, The Recovery, Tracy Woodard Salon, United Way of St. Charles, Vinyl Tech of New Orleans, and Wealthy Architecture.
Test, test,
Ladies
test.
and gentlemen, please welcome to the field your 2020
Oh, I didn't even notice.
of Destrehan.
Test, test, test.
Tonight, the band will be performing the first 3 segments of their show titled Pandora's Box. Drum major, Hayden Stute. Is the band ready? You may take the field for your performance. of Destrehan.
Score of note in the second quarter, East St. John 35, Hahnville 22.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. The score now is Wildcats 42, Braves 0. As the Wildcats take the field for the punt, and the Braves are about to receive as we begin the second half of high school football. I'm Ty Wilson, and you're still watching Press Play Productions as we are off. And so is Zach, because he didn't catch the ball.
Johnson's kickoff goes into the end zone for a touchback.
And we have a touchback for HL, which is where they'll be starting, as Destrehan's defense begins to take the field. Same for HL's offense. HL's beginning their first possession of the half. And considering how last half went, let's see if they can put something on the board as they draw back. Number 4 runs, pass it to number 10. Number 10 gets brought down just short of the 30, giving them a second down.
Gain of 7.
As HL begins their huddle. And since Destrehan is at 42, the clock will not stop through this quarter, as it is now at 11 minutes and 5 seconds. Destrehan snaps. HL with a run. Number 40 is brought down just before the 40. And getting the Braves the first down. Again, folks, please follow us on our socials at Press Play Productions. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, aka X, and help us grow, so we are able to give you a show. The flag, looks like there's a flag. False start called on HL Bourgeois.
First and 15.
HL now starting to get back into position, as so does Destrehan. Both teams ready. Ball snap back, draws back. Number 4 for HL, quarterback. Pressure is applied, gets out, and is tackled right at the 35-yard line. We have 9 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. Like I said earlier, Destrehan is up in the 40s, meaning that this clock will not stop for the remainder of the game. Ball snap back. Number 4. HL's number 4. Toss. And it's tossed out of bounds.
Miles pass is incomplete.
HL's number 4. Not getting it to go. But his game overall is pretty good. He's been responding very well to pressure and has been getting the team decent yardage, while his passing game has been coming off weak. You don't really expect that from a quarterback. But despite all their efforts, they still remain scoreless. As we ready for a snap on the third down. Draws back. Number 4, pressure to apply. Getting open. Looking to number 18. Interception! Number 13 from Destrehan. And the Wildcats have possession again. Interception by Brandon Finnerty. Destrehan gets another turnover. And considering how this went, they might turn it into a touchdown. Destrehan on field offensively, but they get a very short stop with at least a small gain of 4 yards. Destrehan gets back at it again, trying to shake that one off as they now enter second down. All right, number 17 has the ball, hands it off to number 25, who's brought down at the 40. Number 17, Jackson Fields, your quarterback, passing it off to number 25, Jaden Bailey. With 6 minutes remaining in the quarter, I'm shocked at you guys. But meanwhile, on Bourgeois side, their band is trying to at least keep the morale up. Because, folks, this game, the Braves haven't really been giving it their all in this game. Both teams are now taking the field again. Destrehan at a third down on the 38-yard line. Teams getting into position. Pass off, and he is stopped, barely getting any yardage. HL's defense blocking it down. Putting Destrehan again on their second fourth down of the game. As Destrehan brings out their kicking team. Timeout called with 5 seconds and, sorry folks, 5 minutes and 6 seconds remaining. Again, if you are wondering why this quarter is going quickly, with Destrehan being at such an advantage at 42 and the Braves sitting at 0, a mercy rule is essentially applied where the clock will not stop until the end of the game. Which is why the quarter feels like it's going pretty fast. As this is the first time it has stopped during the quarter, and that is due to the timeout. Teams are now taking it back to the fields as they get ready to start again. Destrehan going for a punt after being forced on the second fourth down of the game. Punt is in the air. They're letting it go. Ball's rolling just past the 35th yard line, which is where HL Bourgeois will start their march.
Punt goes out of bounds in 34. First and 10, Bourgeois.
Okay, HL Bourgeois taking another possession on the field. And they are now getting into position. With the clock now reaching exactly 4 minutes, they make their first move. Number 4, pressure applied, and is knocked out of bounds just past the 40-yard line.
On the carry. Gain of 9. Blake Brown on the tackle for the Wildcats. Second and 1 at the 43.
All right, this ball is snapped for the second down. Short pass to number 3. Number 3 gets it, runs it, and runs it out right next to the 50.
Gain of 5 and a first down. 3.
HL Bourgeois getting a first down with exactly 3 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Wildcats first and 10. Bourgeois at the 49.
Team take position. HL with the first down at the 49. Ball snap. Number 4 finds number 3. Tries to move around and is brought down at the 45. Now at second down with 2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. Teams in position after Destrehan's quick scramble. Ball's passed back. Number 4 draws back, look for an open man. It was going to be 19, but couldn't get it to go. Incomplete pass. Putting them at the third down with a minute 30 to go. And we now have a minute and 1:10. And now a minute and 5. Ball is snapped. Charles back. Almost intercepted, but incomplete as we are now at 55 seconds left in the quarter.
Pass is incomplete, intended for Braden Bro. Cole and Scott on the coverage. 4th and 4.
HL with a 4th down, which has been the story of their offensive plans just today. In position. Looks like they're going for it as well. Ball snap, drawn back. Pressure applied on number 4. Does he get it? And he does get a first down. with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is the end of the third quarter. Luckily, they got that first down. Let's see if they can make something happen from it. And remember, we're now entering the fourth quarter. Again, Destrehan is at a huge advantage, meaning the clock will not stop until the game is finished. Unless a timeout is called, the clock will continue to run.
Safe driving should be rewarded. That's Allstate saying. Contact your local Allstate agent, Kelly Buckwalter at 985-764-3833. You're in good hands with Allstate. Destrehan football. I'd like to thank Destrehan alumnus Christy Fontaine of C&D Plumbing for the continued support of Destrehan football. C&D Plumbing.
And the teams are returning to their fields. 12 minutes at the start. Fourth quarter, Wildcats still running away with it as the Braves again remain scoreless throughout this entire game.
Player, staff, personnel remaining off the field of competition at all times, including exclusion of tonight's contest. Fans who enter the field of play may threaten the health and safety of others and will be subject to ejection and possible legal action. Thank you for your cooperation.
Ball snapped,
Miles on the carry.
and they are brought down at the,
Correction, gain of 2.
looks like the 34-yard, 34-yard line.
Contrary Henderson on the tackle. Third. I beg your pardon. Gain of 3 on the play. Second and 7 on the 33.
Overall crowd analysis, both crowds seem to have died down a bit as not much has been happening on the field recently, especially after Destrehan's 42-point lead in the clock's quick acceleration. Well, it's snapped. Looks like he drops it, but tries to make up for it until he is swarmed by Destrehan's defense, bringing him down slightly behind his original beginning. Putting them at the third down. And the last time they were at the third down, they were able to capitalize on it. Let's see if they can do it again. Team getting down in position. Third down for HL Bourgeois. Ball snapped back. He drops it. Scrums up. Gets the ball out of his hand and intercepted. He runs it all the way back in. Number 23. And is brought down at the 26-yard line. Destrehan with another interception today. And the players are going wild with it. Destrehan bringing out their offense as HL responds with their defense. 9 minutes and 36 seconds remaining in that quarter. Destrehan takes down. Ball back. Number 14 finds 18, but 18 is brought down at the 30. Again, folks, please follow us on our socials at Plush Prey Productions. Ball is snapped. Handed off to 24, but 24 is swarmed and brought down. Just at the 33rd yard line. With 8 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the fourth. Team in position. Destrehan snaps back. Handed off to number 25. 25 runs all the way around for the first down. And is brought a couple yards past the 50.
Gain of 19 and a first down. Fighting offense. Jean-Éric Joe on the tackle for the Braves.
Destrehan now in a huddle, discussing about how they're going to move forward. Bounce down, draws back, pass, and incomplete to number 27. Exactly 7 minutes remaining in the quarter. Number 70 for Destrehan is swapped in exchange for 72s. 25 is brought in exchange for 82, and 14 is brought in. Destrehan, second down, 6 minutes and 35 seconds remaining. Draws back, handed it off, but the runner is swarmed, and they're struggling to bring him down, so they're just going to call it at the 45. Number 62 replacing number 52, and number 82 replacing number 14 for Destrehan. Heat and humidity call, which will start the clock at exactly 6 minutes. Team's taking this time for a quick break and to discuss over game plans. As Destrehan takes back the field, they're on a third down at the 45. Followed by bomb. HL. Pass thrown to number 24. 24 stumbles a bit and is brought back to the 50. 5 minutes and 47 seconds remaining. Destrehan being marched back on a third down with exactly 5 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. As the teams resume their positions. again, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this game with us. It's been an honor commentating for it. Ball is handed off to 14, runs it, and he is sworn, brought down behind the 40, putting Destrehan at a 4th down. With 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the half. Not even the half, the entire game. Fourth down, Destrehan looking to kick. Putton's up, all the way up, straight up, and brought down and halted at a margin between the 35 and the 40. Three minutes and 28 remaining in this game. Taking his time. This has been Destrehan's game all the way through. This is more or less a definition of a blowout victory tonight. Wildcats just running away with 42 up here in the press box. Coaching staff just called it a day. Okay, just went out and handled business. And the time is still ticking, as time show. As Destrehan's players seem to get an early celebration, because they've just had one of the biggest blowouts I've seen in my 3-game commentating career.
Ladies and gentlemen, concession sale on the line. Quart size bags for $10 and gallon size for $30. Come get you some line for the week.
Team's on a quick timeout now with 2 minutes 48 remaining in the game. Both teams take the field again.
First and 10, Bourgeois at the 43.
Pass complete, number 4 for HL Bourgeois. He's scrambled down. Two minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the game as HL Bourgeois starts taking the field again. One minute 49 remaining now. On third down, HL Bourgeois does have possession. One minute 20 now. Pass drawn back and intercepted last minute. Number 19 running it all the way to the end zone, and he is in. Wildcat touchdown. putting those boys at a 48-0. They ain't need it though, but they went for it anyways. Wildcats, 48. HL Bourgeois Braves, still at 0. And we have now just 10 seconds in the game. Destrehan looking to put one lap to put this one away with a kiss. Going for one kick. 3, 2, 1. Ball is snapped. It's up. It is good. Destrehan putting on a beautiful display of dominance here tonight. 49-0. Not letting up in any regard. And you just watched it on Press Play Productions. I'm Ty Wilson, and you guys have a great night.